Okay, now I'm back. But yeah, I'm gonna start archiving and like when I play story modes and like my gotchas now too. I'm gonna be uploading that to YouTube as well. So I'm excited for that. So everything I can just look back upon as well as like a memory or something, or if anybody like wants to see like you know how I experienced my stuff, it's there on the it'll be there on my channel. But yeah, let's get started. We left off on chapter 11 or mission 11, and there's supposed to be like 19 missions, I think. Maybe some after that, but not playable though. So let's get started. I want to try to finish it today and whatnot. I have plenty of time. So, yeah, let's get started. What happened last? Something happened to, Miss Rabushka. Carriage number 13. One carriage, two carriages. Don't look too closely at the 13th. Okay. See what happens.
Get off me!
All right, she's down. Bring the garlic steak and salt.
Oh shit. Heavy hands cover her face. Coal smoke, garlic and earth choking her breath until she nearly faints.
What are you?
Careful, Yakov. Don't let her bite you.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to like move my chair. Hold on. There we go. Finally, the grip loosens. She scrambles to her feet. Wait, the extra carriage. Her eyes adjust to the dark. No vampires, no bats, no endless corridors, just an ordinary, if grim, old carriage. Dozens of filthy passengers crowd together, ragged and tense, clutching makeshift weapons, iron rods, pans, even garlic and salt.
Wait, it's just a kid. You're not a vampire, are you, young lady?
Of course I am. You're looking at the heir of Dracula, the Impaler himself.
They raise their weapons once more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not be too hasty. This vampire's already got a full belly. For now.
Then tell us why you broke in here. And don't go telling lies.
Ruska tries to step back, but the cold iron door blocks her retreat.
Cut her some slack, Yakov. I don't think she meant any harm.
Woman's voice calls out, gentle but firm.
Rayhan, every time we try to act tough, you go soft on us.
Maybe so. But what other option do we have? If anyone hears us and comes looking, we're done for.
She's right. Let me go, and I won't say a word. I didn't see a thing. Promise.
Child whimpers in her arms and Rabushka hesitates. Woman hugs him closer, soothing him.
It's all right, Ivanushka. No need to be afraid. We've got our eyes on her.
I'm not afraid. She isn't half as scary as those whiz bangs.
Whiz bangs? The boy leans against the woman, one sleeve hanging empty.
How much longer will we be stuck here, Ray? Will we really go to Budapest?
Rayan lowers her head, stroking his hair softly.
Of course we will, Ufakluk.
That name.
Budapest? Then you're also...
No words are needed, the scene says it all. That scent too familiar, the nightmare returns, always chasing her.
Kolya, don't fall asleep, okay?
Gunfire still echoes, a village burns behind her. She clutches her brother, unable to look back at the ruins.
I can feel my butt.
They're just a bit numb. It'll pass. You'll be fine.
No. Flames tear across the sky, a shell bursts overhead.
I think I want to go home. It hurts, Bushka. It hurts so bad I can't.
You'll be fine, Koyo. All right. Your big sister's here. You're safe. You'll feel better tomorrow. You'll be better.
Miss Vampire, what happened to your eyes? They've gone all red and watery, like white rabbits.
Aw.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Happens every time I think of a happy memory. It's a vampire thing.
She hears a faint sound by the door. Step by step, quiet and patient.
What is it?
Shh! Someone's coming.
Babushka signals the others to hush and presses her ear to the door.
Strange. I don't hear anything now. Was it just my imagination?
No. She lowers her head and sees a dim yellow glow seeping through the crack. Shadow blocks the light, swaying with the train. She turns in panic but meets the gaze of a helpless boy.
Are the bad men coming for us again? I don't want to go with them.
His blue eyes look almost clear in the darkness. Once before, in a world of ash and gunfire, another boy had looked at her the same way.
Koyo.
She draws a deep breath, making a solemn vow.
You're not going anywhere. I swear it on my honor as a vampire. Just leave it to me. I'll get you all to Budapest, safe and sound.
Turning back, she faces the door.
Now, keep quiet.
They hold their breath. Doesn't devise weave a net around her, holding her spine steady, sealing every path of retreat.
Whoever you are.
She spreads her arms, coat flaring wide like a bat, unfurling its wings in the night.
Show yourself. But don't think I'll let you touch a hair on their heads.
Okay. What are we... Spooky. What are we attacking?
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
Oh, it's Semmelweis.
Agreed.
How much health does she have?
Taking a peek inside. Sensing their thoughts. That was certain. Our blood will burn.
Oh.
Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won.
An effortless battle, yet the defeated refuses to yield.
Oh, that's quite enough. I'm warning you. No fangs on the train, Rabuska.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Hearing her name called in the familiar voice, the girl slackens her grip.
Funny. I had intended to ask you the same thing.
What are you doing here? The yellow beam falls across weary, half-wild faces. No one speaks, her speed and skill intimidating the onlookers.
No sign of Squad 77. And these people don't look like menace either. Could they be the cargo she was talking about? Are they... civilians?
She pauses for a moment, then speaks again.
Who brought you on board? The conductress? Think before you answer. I know more than you think. Why are you on this train?
Silence. Eyes filled with unease and suspicion fixed on her. She knows only sincerity will break through the wall between them.
Just listen, please. I don't work for the Border Patrol, the Army, nor the Railway. If it's war, famine, or death you're running from, well, who could blame you? In times like these, anyone would do the same. My business here is with a vampire. If you don't have anything to do with one, then your purpose here is of no concern to me.
A vampire?
Wait, hold on. I like blanked out. All at once, they turned to Rabushka.
Huh? Could she mean me? Did you come here looking for me?
I can see what you're all thinking, but it's not her. I thought perhaps it could be hiding in this carriage, but it appears I was wrong.
Oh,
She nods, unsure whether in relief or regret.
So the stories are true. Good thing we came prepared.
That vampire. It won't find us, will it?
Worried murmurs ripple through the carriage.
Look, I'm willing to help you, but only if you give me some information about yourselves. After all, trust is a two-way street, right?
I understand.
Yakov surveys the faces, sighing under his breath.
We're refugees. We come from all over. Someone offered us a way out and we took it. It's nothing more than that. We were told to wait near Belgrade station until the train stopped. They said someone would attach this carriage to the rear, and as long as we kept our heads down and stayed quiet, we could make it across the border. As for the conductress, she didn't speak much. She said there'd be people on the other side, people who'd feed us, give us medicine, help us start a new life in Budapest. That's the whole of it.
She's taking a huge risk for you. Smuggling you across the border could put her behind bars. She asked for a fair price, I assume.
Passengers shake their heads.
No, nothing. Only that we keep quiet and never speak a word about it to anyone who doesn't need to know.
whoa. I never would have figured her for something like that.
What's that menace insignia? How did she get it? And why did she give it to those soldiers? And I can't forget that the rest of my squad has vanished without a trace.
Excuse me. Oh, I should have been yawning already. Semmelweis takes a glance outside an unyielding screen of white snow. She checks her watch.
We'll be reaching the checkpoint any minute now.
Actually, then again, I did wake up early. We're reaching the checkpoint any minute now. Time is short. As if to confirm her calculation, the train begins to slow.
We're stopping again. What's going on?
Yakov presses closer to the door, peeking through the crack. His eyes suddenly brighten.
You're right. It's the border checkpoint. Good news, folks. By tomorrow, we'll be out of the country.
Oh. To be continued. Kreynero? 3 sips and the way home will be clear. Train glides into a soft break at the checkpoint. The steel beast breathes out a final belch of dark smoke before it stops.
The Danube Dawn, operated by Vienna Pannonian Railways. 12 carriages. Date of arrival, November 30th, 1912. Location, Nika border checkpoint. Persons on board, 250. 50.
Sound grows faint, looping over and over as if trapped in a prison of numbers.
Sir?
Conductor steps forward. The soldier's face, pale as moonlight, looks freshly recovered from a long illness.
Oh, just the usual checks. We'll have you on your way shortly. Welcome to Nika checkpoint, conductors.
Pyros, your chief officer. Where is he? I need to see him.
Ma'am,
His eyes drift before finally finding focus.
he's expecting you. Said you'd know where to find him.
I see.
Iglika! Aima! What a joy to see you both again. How's the trip treating you? All going well?
Officer strides in, smile warm and practiced.
Just the usual.
Ah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Aima, come.
I cannot tell if he's smiling or if this is how he looks. Like he's one of those characters that looks like they have their eyes just closed.
Here. A refugee gave it to me.
Oh, Uncle Piros. Now I have all 5 of them. Thank you ever so much.
That's quite all right, my dear. Now, you be a good girl for Auntie Glika, and maybe she'll sew your dress for it. Then you can line them all up, like one big family.
Ima strokes the wooden doll gently. Pyros watches, his expression tired but kind.
You look exhausted. Has there been trouble?
Do I? Perhaps I am a little worse for wear. Dealing with border patrol is always a pain. You know how it is.
Continues speaking while his eyes flick subtly toward the stewardess.
Oh, yes. I just remembered. I still have to clean the windows on the dining car. Thank you again, Uncle Piros.
Emma pockets the toy with understanding, then turns to leave. The door shuts and the officer's smile turns sour.
There are eyes on us, and not just some casual suspicion. I believe they may be professionals. I just received word that 2 of my men were knocked out while on patrol. Somehow, without alerting anyone. Whoever did it was well trained. Oh, that is to say, someone sniffing us out, my friend.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board. Carriage by carriage. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
What's wrong? I know that look. You know who's behind this, don't you?
I'll handle it.
The St. Pavlov Foundation. You heard of them?
See? He wastes no time.
Oh, Iglika. You've met them already, haven't you? They're on your train as we speak. How else could my men have been ambushed in such an isolated location? You're harboring a snake, my friend. Whether you know it or not.
She's not after the cargo. As for the assault, I will handle it. I won't allow anything to jeopardize the mission. This train must reach Budapest.
He dismisses his concern with a sharp wave.
Makes me miss it. I'll never forget the day you stood up for me. It's thanks to you that they even allowed me to stay with the guerrilla unit.
The officer narrows his eyes, mind slipping back to a faraway summer.
Things were simpler back then. All we cared about was the cause. About unity. And the Thracian Liberation Front. Fighting for a world where, regardless of race or bloodline, we'd all live as one great family. We crossed forests, trudged through the snow over the mountains, and turned the enemy's supply lines to dust. We scared those cavalrymen half to death, and when night fell, we'd gather around the fire, break bread, clean our sights, and sing those songs of war and liberation, like brothers and sisters. You remember, don't you, Iglika?
It was a good life.
What a shame that not everyone shared our vision. Betrayal, bloodshed, comrades parting ways. We went through all of it together. In the end, even we chose to walk away. And now, after all these years, I have a second chance to fight for what we believe in. The Danube Dawn.
His voice softens as he leans against the window. He turns, the scar at his temple shows around red like burnt vines.
I've always felt we were kindred minds, you and I. I trusted you then, and I trust you now. I won't take any action against the Foundation.
He pauses.
On two conditions. First, the train mustn't leave until morning. We need it here long enough to go through some procedures and put together a justifiable account of the assault.
Procedures? You mean...
I'm getting there. Second, I need to conduct a full search of the train.
Same old talk, stops, papers, inspections, it never ends.
The train's already been searched. You'd only raise more concern with the passengers. I can provide you the passenger list if you must check.
Hero shakes his head.
Believe me, my people don't enjoy this any more than yours do. But word has gotten out. It's only a matter of time until people start asking questions about the attack. Besides, better that I do it, rather than getting the government or the company involved. We wouldn't want their prying eyes looking any closer now, would we?
This point is made, the conductress carefully chooses her next words.
One of my crew members will be with you at all times. And tell your men to stay clear of the cargo. As for the time we're losing, I need compensation. Food, medicine, and priority clearance when we reach Budapest. The paperwork there is cumbersome, and each minute the train is stopped risks our cargo being exposed. It's give and take. Do we have a deal?
The expression blanks, then yields a faint resignation.
Iglika. I knew you wouldn't make this easy. You never do.
This is a fair negotiation, Pyros. For both of us. We both have responsibilities to attend to, yes?
Seating carriage. The door creaks open, the conductress leads her steps firm, face lightened by unusual ease. Pyros follows, neither angry nor content.
Finally. Is everything all right? That was a long talk.
Of course, sweetheart. I got a little carried away talking about the good old days. And I should know better than to challenge your boss at the bargaining table.
He mutters complaints, then bends low, voice dropping.
Listen, I'm sorry we haven't had the chance to talk. There's a lot on my plate right now. But when I'm done, I have another gift for you.
Another? But Uncle Pyros, my closet is already bursting.
Shh. This one's a secret. You'll see soon enough.
With a wink and a lazy stretch, he trails after the conductress out of sight. We're getting places. We're going places. So where are you from? I got it. Some basic information on the new recruits. Damn, is this in the past? Just curious, you've been with the gorillas for some time now. To answer your question, I suppose I forgot, or perhaps I never knew. I've been a wanderer ever since I can remember. That's when I heard a song drifting on the wind. It guided me here. I don't know where my home is either, but I have always wanted to find one, or create one. So this gorilla band is the home you're trying to build? Yes, the gorillas welcome anyone who longs for a place to return to, just like they welcomed you. I see. What? And hope we stand as one. Isn't that the Liberation Front's goal? Iglika, this will be our vision. You brought me into this home, and here, every part of me has been embraced. We're to live on together as one. To be fighting together as one. The Non-Returnees. The darkness cuts their shadows from their heels, and at that empty door, their families mourn the whole night long. I need to decide right now if I want to, like, do all 3 of the battle missions right now together. I guess I can. Real quick. Outside the carriage come heavy footsteps, followed by a wave of restless complaints. The extra carriage.
You hear that? Boots. Sounds like soldiers.
Could it be Pyros again?
Pyros?
An army officer. He's working with the conductors to get us out of here.
Yo, blank with the follow, appreciate it. Howdy, howdy. A new name, a new problem. Some always frowns.
Come on, Robuska. Time to go.
Huh? Oh, right! I'm supposed to be in Ima's cabin. I better not be seen here.
Wait! Miss Robuska!
She's supposed to leave, she turns back to face the boy.
Thank you for protecting us. I hope I can be brave like you when I grow up. You're a good vampire.
Aw. She can't help but smile as she leans down to pat his head.
And you're a good boy, Ivanushka.
And you're a good boy. I see.
Now listen, this good vampire has to go up front for a bit. But I'll be back soon with news from the other carriages.
You're low energy right now? I mean, yeah, I've been up for almost like 14 hours.
No one will hurt you. You got that? Not while I'm around. Here, pinky promise.
Reaches out her right hand to Ivanushka, hooking her pinky. So Ivanushka lifts his good hand, pinky finger locking with hers. Their promise is sealed.
I'll be waiting for you. You promised, so come back soon, Robuska.
Don't worry, I will. Look, I'll take this.
Picks up the wood and stick at her feet and gives it a little shake.
As a token of our promise. So you better hold the fort for me until I bring it back, alright?
Aw. Seating carriage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us while we conduct a routine check.
Hey, look, plan us up and finish the story. Alrighty. Thanks for coming and chilling. Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us while we conduct a routine check.
Are you going to take us too? Like you did with Robuska?
You give her back right now, Earl! I'll lie down right here. I'll be an immovable object.
Wait, what did you just say? Oh. Boy flings himself to the ground, clenching his pudgy fists like a martyr, ready to face his fate. It's his final card to play. Tactic that has worked on the adults before, and one that he's counting on to work now.
If you are set on being unmovable, I'd be happy to stitch you into the carpet.
Oh. Swallows hard.
I'm not moving. Not until Rabushka's back.
Another search. Again? I suppose you can never be too sure whether someone's transformed into a beast over lunchtime.
We're ever so sorry for the inconvenience, but this is for your safety. We just have to check whether...
Ugh, my legs.
Oh, I have something to check too, young lady. Namely, whether anyone on this crew actually has a brain knocking around in their heads. You say this is for our safety, but all you've done is stir up chaos. You ought to be ashamed.
What? Carriage is in chaos. Dang, what did it just say? People leave their seats crowded and shouting. The tension seems to erupt
That's
to
quite
fresh
enough
turmoil.
commotion, everyone.
Oh. Officer just slides his pistol back into his belt as if it were nothing more than a pen, just a tool. In the uneasy silence, another sound breaks through. What the fuck? Slowly regular churning, like the rumbling stomach of some terrible creature. The noise dips, then rises again into a cat-like whimper. What the heck are we hearing? All eyes turn toward the pale-faced gentleman in the corner.
What are you all staring for? That weren't me.
Footsteps echo. Someone always strides through the gathered people at a quick pace, with Rabushka trailing close behind.
What are you two doing here?
Please, allow me through. There's something wrong.
She moves that she speaks, grabbing Arbuthnot's wrist and yanking it away.
Watch it! I told you it weren't me!
She shoves him aside and looks at the slumped stranger hiding behind him.
Who are you? I didn't see you during the registration. Can you speak, sir?
Oh, this guy. Passenger can hardly lift his face to meet hers. His face is chalk white, red streaks score outward from his pupils. Then he opens his mouth, revealing a thick black sea of blood swirling inside. Bro, the sound effects. Oh. He collapses, choking on the blood, gurgling as he swallows it back down. The investigator kneels and pries open his eyelids.
An infected? But this looks nothing like the usual symptoms. A mutation, perhaps?
Hold on. Would anyone care to explain this? What is infected? Infected by what?
A pinch of cold, a dash of salmonella, and a spoonful of tuberculosis. What do you think? He's been bitten by a vampire.
Vampire!
Of one with shock, the passenger faints.
My goodness! A vampire? On this train? I figured those
It's getting
were just
pretty good
old
now.
stories.
Oh dear. Looks like we've got an unwelcome guest aboard. Iglika, did that strange girl do this?
He looks toward Rabushka.
I overheard the children talking about some shadowless vampire boss.
Oh my! I thought it was just a silly game!
Everyone turns to Rabushka in a convicting silence without her hat. There is no hiding those ruby eyes. Their fears find a cause.
I knew there was something wrong with her the moment she came on board. All that shouting and running about.
And look, she's awfully pale too. No, it wasn't me.
This isn't a courtroom. There's no use pleading your case. You're going to have to leave the train. After all, we can't have a vampire wandering free on the train full of ordinary people now, can we? You'll have to find your next bite elsewhere, kid.
Furious signals to his men.
Take her away.
Yes, sir.
Heavy boots stomp closer as two soldiers seize the Rabushka by the arms.
Don't touch me! Let me go! You've got it all wrong!
She said don't touch her!
Next instant, several children rush from the crowds, tugging at the soldiers and shouting.
Please, sir, please listen. Maybe it's a mistake.
Hey, back off! Whose kids are these? They're interfering with the military operation.
One soldier raises his rifle in irritation.
Stay with me. For crying out loud, you two, come back here.
Annabelle! This is grown-up stuff, okay? You've got to stay out of it!
The children don't budge. Annabelle clutches a coat hem, looking up at Rabushka in panic. In all the chaos, hers is the only face sharp and clear.
Run, boss.
Oh. Wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if the kids, like, are actually vampires too? I don't think they are, but that means.
Run, Buska.
The air reeks of gunpowder. No one has heard him, but a jagged dent scars the ceiling.
Where are your parents?
Okay, a small figure breaks free and hurls herself at the soldier.
No, boss. Rabushka.
Rabushka locks onto his arm, her fangs sinking deep into his skin, sucking as if to drain every drop from him. Wait, what the hell?
Put it down!
Oh shit, she's actually biting the crap out of him. Well. We're gonna fight the soldiers.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
Gunshots! I hate gunshots! My ears! Right. Time to run! As far as my legs will carry me.
She sounds different.
Wait. No. I shouldn't. Sorry, Mama. But I'm not running again.
Something's seriously wrong with her.
What does this affect on my characters? This wasn't it. What the?
That was certainly a choice.
Sensing their thoughts.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on.
Agreed. That was certainly a choice.
Recycle and build the hidden. Taking a peek inside.
Our blood will burn. Have I startled you?
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Rotten luck! I hope you like a splash of red. I hope you like a splash of red.
Sensing their thoughts. Enter the gate and see
Okay.
the light.
It will all be over soon.
Though it may come with pain.
Battles have little meaning. Save.
Okay. How have you been lately? Not good or bad, just drifting. Since the Liberation Front's disbandment, I've had plenty of time to wander, but wandering is all I could do. You need to move. You're not the kind of for rest. None of us are. Is that why you invited me to Istanbul? Not exactly. The refugees. That's right. They never miss a train. Always here waiting, hoping to get on. The only way they can think of is way they can think of is to crawl into the cars and cling to the beams like this. I met a boy once. The first two wasn't afraid of me. Talked at the station. He said the rich swine always find a seat. He asked why I didn't leave. He claimed he was no swine. He slipped under the train and waved goodbye. Before he left, he said, "Goodbye, gorilla." He knew where you were from. But I had almost forgotten. I have an idea. What kind of idea? Okay, let's do the rest. Too. I think a nice little quality of life feature too would be to just be able to like do the hardest difficulty and then like does everything on the other one, but oh well.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
That was certainly a choice.
My sight shall unveil the hidden.
Agreed.
Sensing their thoughts.
Our blood will burn.
A shot hit.
Have I startled you? I hope you like us. Agreed. I hope you like a splash of red.
Taking a enter the gate and see the
Our
light.
victory comes in a tide of blood. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Though it may come with pain.
A worthy victory.
Fight isn't over.
There are many routes
Yeah,
to
I am
travel,
already tired.
but only one destination.
I mean, I was busy today. Literally had to wake up early and whatnot, and then I had to go to a party for my niece.
That was certainly a choice.
My sight shall unveil the hidden. Taking a peek inside.
Let me see. Let me change this up a little bit.
Agreed.
Now gate locked down. My sight shall unveil the hidden. Sensing their thoughts.
Very well.
By God's grace. Now is the time for repentance. I won't be fooled. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Get away from me.
Now is the time for repentance. Can I give everyone a ride
Nice.
on my back?
Dang it, I still can't buy it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one more, and then... Actually, I don't even have to. Here, let me just claim all this. Nice, so I can go buy this. could give it to Rabushka now, and we could level it up.
Ah, so you've come knocking at a vampire's door. That's how all the best stories start.
Yeah, apologies for being low energy. Especially yesterday and not yesterday, the day before, with all my long stream and all the recordings for Game Awards, Woo Do a Night Abyss. Long stream. And then today it doesn't help that again I'm tired, but it's after a long day. Okay, so we're done with that.
Ah, so you've come knocking at a vampire's door.
Okie dokie.
The cemetery wasn't all that
Back
scary.
to the story.
When the moon was full.
The Conqueror Worm. She blew out the candle, then darkness abounded. But see, amid the mimic rout, a crawling shape intrude. A blood-red thing that writhes from out the scenic solitude. It writhes with mortal pangs. Edgar Allan Poe, The Conqueror Worm. Ah. Seating carriage.
Damn vampire!
The soldier hurls the girl outside, his hand marked with 2 clear bite wounds. She bares her teeth, fangs dripping red.
Look who's going to be a damn vampire now. Guess I'll have a little company in that cell.
Bloody hell!
Oh, that's just wonderful. This train will be infested with vampires before long.
Huh? Gathered people form a ring around the soldier and the girl. The children are pulled close by Dorothy. She searches through her body, her heart pounding faster and faster. She locks on him. Yes, any second now. He will pale and collapse. His veins will branch like spring twigs, crawl into his eyes and mouth, and then spray jets of blood like a fountain. And nothing happens.
I didn't feel a thing, you little brat.
The soldier raises his hand to strike her, but his wrist is seized. A cold voice cuts in.
Enough. Pyros, this was not part of our deal. Discipline your men, or I will.
Corvus, let's go. Annoyance flickering across her face.
Easy now. This fellow's just a little on edge. I'll see to it that he learns his lesson, I assure you. But for now, we seem to have a far more intriguing problem.
He steps forward unhurried, stopping before Rabushka, sneering down at her.
Why hasn't he? He should have turned by now. I bit him. Tasted his blood.
How adorable. Still living in your fairy tale world, are we, little lady?
He crouches, studying her crimson eyes.
Tell me, why would you pretend to be a vampire?
Her lips tremble. Suddenly she feels cold.
I'm not pretending. I am.
Come now. Those little tricks. The red eyes, no shadow. Very clever. Quite the flair for theatrics, in fact. But I've come face to face with real monsters, little lady. And you're not one of them. You may be human or arcanist. But a vampire? Oh, not a chance.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
Ruska tries to shrink away, but her shadow beneath her quaking feet betrays her.
Look! Her shadow! It's moving!
Shadow grows and warps and retreats again into a modest, ordinary shape. She looks at those around her, finding suspicion, distance, pity. Emotions that weave into a suffocating trap.
Boss! No! I'm telling the truth!
What's actually happening? Words tumble out quick and desperate.
I am the youngest descendant of Dracula himself, daughter of Arnold VI, the greatest knight ruler of our time. Together we defeated Conrad the Wicked and his monster of a son, and then...
Someone's like blocking her power or
the war
something.
came, it tore apart our home, and only I survived. Me, Robuska, the vampire. The shadowless, the unbleeding, the unwoundable.
Unless she's actually not a vampire, that actually would be crazy too.
I crawled over mountains of corpses, waded through rivers of blood, ran between fire and screaming shells. Everything and everyone's gone.
Her eyes shine with madness, cheeks flushed rose red by fevered jade dreams.
I carry the strength of my father, mother, sisters, and brothers. Their blood runs through my veins.
She falters, panting, her gaze
I'm the powerful, deathless,
of near hopeless yearning. Her legs give way, the body crumpling like her bones are gone. The officer lowers his rifle, but without expression, hauls her up by the arm, and drags her aside.
Unbelievable. She sure knows how to give a speech. Bring her to the warehouse at the station. Keep her in a separate room.
Damn, they like knocked her out. The unconscious vampire is thrown over a soldier's shoulder and carried off.
This is too far, Pyros. She is not a vampire.
No, but she pretended to be one, didn't she? And she obstructed my man's duties. Besides...
Looks over the passengers who fainted on the floor, his voice rising.
With an infected on board, we can't take any chances. Until we're sure there aren't more of them, the train will have to be kept under quarantine.
This is my train. We will handle this my way. We must reach Budapest on schedule. We don't have time for this.
So, you'll handle it, will you? After letting a vampire slip right under your nose and still having no clue where it is?
Pyros shrugs toward the whispering passengers, glancing toward the conductress with doubt.
This is utterly unacceptable. To have all these delays and let a vampire on board of all things?
Maybe it'd be better if the army just took over. At least they seem to know what they're doing.
Dang.
Need I say more?
Motions to his waiting troops. Soldiers march in, quickly filling the carriage.
Listen up, everyone. My men will escort you to a safe location shortly. Just stay seated for now and remain calm. So long as you cooperate, I promise everything will be fine.
So this is your plan? To turn my passengers against me and seize control of the train? Why? What's in it for you?
Come now, Iglika. I'm only doing my duty. You should know that after all these years.
More soldiers press in. He murmurs instructions and flips through the passenger list.
Let's see. Nikola, Alexander, Jovan. You three, come with me. As for the rest of you, well, I suggest you stay put. Any risky or dangerous behavior will be dealt with accordingly.
I see. Samoa keeps her eyes trained on the armed men, but maintains a low profile.
Something's not right. If that man truly is infected, his symptoms developed much quicker than any case I've ever heard of.
Someone turned him into it, like, what, an artificial one or something? I don't know. She opens her palm, staring at the dull badge etched with the mark of Manus Vindictae.
But he also made a fair point. With all these civilians in a confined space, If another infected shows up, it'll be a massacre. Is this what you wanted, Manus Vindicte?
You know what's crazy? We're already like at chapter, like we're mission like 15, and it feels like we're barely like getting to like, I don't know, it feels like we're not getting towards the end. Lark Cake. Light as the wind, soft as a dream. Yeah, we don't have that many missions left. Oh.
Maggots. So many of them. Wriggling, squirming, biting.
Yeah?
I know they've rotted away. That their bodies have melted into the mud. I know that. Still, I remember a face. Her face, pressed into the ground, red with blood, black with mud and rainwater. But still, I saw the warm brown of her eyes. They looked at me. They wept. Until her breathing stopped. And the tears turned dry.
Go. Run for your life.
That's all she said. Like they were the only words she could remember.
No! I don't want
Is it her mom?
I don't want to leave you, Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Run. You must. Go. Run, Muska!
No.
Run!
Those words never left me. I hear them whenever the light gets low. Just as I'm about to fall asleep. Or as I run through the woods with everything I have. It's like a second shadow. One that covers me entirely.
Wait, hold on, I blanked out.
Mama. No.
I cried. I bawled. What else could I do? Run. That's what. As far as I could. As fast as I could. And I buried the screams. Buried the gunshots. Buried her face deep in my memory. And never looked back.
Cemetery at dusk.
You go. That go. Now, Kalia, you've grown a lot, haven't you? Okay. And last. It's your turn, Mama.
Damn, she's burying like all her family. Guns and the strangers who wielded them have gone for now, leaving behind fields caked with blood and bodies lost to eternal slumber. And all settles the village is nothing but a scorched ruin. The girl buries her family together in a nameless pit. Aw, father, mother, and little Koyo lie neatly arranged like porcelain dolls on a bed of dirt and leaves.
Why are you all sleeping? It's still light out. I don't want to be the only one awake. Let's all fall asleep together, alright?
Lies down with them, curling close to her mother, pulling a stiffened arm around her chest.
This is nice. Like when I was little and you used to hold me, Mama. Oh, when we wake up, will you comb my hair?
Cold fingers tangle in her hair, Yet in her mind, it feels like comfort.
Mama, tell me a story, would you? Please? I know you've told the vampire story 100 times, but just once more. Please, in the light of the blood moon, they rise in stride under the veil of night. Freely they live, without fear of death, for through blood they live forevermore.
Dorothy's shallow consciousness slips away with whispered stories as her eyes close as she falls into slumber. Because blood is life.
Because blood is life! That's right! As long as they drink blood, vampires can rise from their graves and live forever!
Girl bolts upright, pallid face glowing with a strange light. She bites her finger and smears the flowing blood over her mother's lips. For a moment she believes in miracles. The blood beads on cold lips, glowing like red agate, lighting up Death's grim mask. Death's grim mask. Girl smiles with delight.
Yes! Good! Mama! A little for Tatko too! And for Kolyo! All set!
She smears thick, almost comical streaks of blood across her family's lips.
Yeah, we're just like the story! Tatko, Mama, Kolyo, and Robuska. A vampire family. That's why Mama likes to wear lipstick. It's just like blood. Here, have a little more, Mama.
She caresses their faces tenderly.
Am I a clever girl? I figured it out. Now, we'll all wake up soon. I know it might take a while.
Oops.
But I'll wait.
Right.
Don't worry. I'll be right here, watching over you.
The breeze lifts, a bird's cry drifts in from afar. Girl looks toward the scarlet red sunset, sniffs, and raises her tiny fists to the sky.
Don't even try to touch my family! You hear me? I'm Robuska the vampire, descendant of Dracula himself. I'll rise in the light of the blood moon and stride under the veil of night. I'll live freely, without fear of death. I'll watch over my blood forever and ever, forevermore.
Brow is sharp and unyielding, the fiery voice of a young but powerful child of an ancient and noble vampiric bloodline.
Liar.
Oh.
Who's there?
She looks down again and the illusion breaks. Cold blood dries on rotting faces, their mouths bent into grotesque smiles.
Who are you? Kolyo? What happened to your clothes? Mama's going to be mad at you.
Their eyes are milky and puckered dry, bodies cold and sagging, gray faces gaunt, blood-soaked and tattered clothes, the last vestiges of their identities.
Mama! Mama! Mama, wake up! Please! Please hold me! No! Mama! Tatko!
She screams, ripping cloth, scrubbing furiously at their faces, but the flesh gives way like ripened cheese.
No! You're not dead! We're vampires! We can't die!
A rough wiping tugs at their mouths, bearing smiles soaked in blood. Laughter swells, spilling from red lips from the sky, from the corpses, howling echoes, like 1,000 bells ringing at once.
All of it. Red eyes, fangs, the resurrection of our family.
No!
Terrified, she runs toward the distant red sun. No matter how far she goes, the laughter seems to chase her.
Off you run! No! Run, Robuska! Run!
Ruska jolts awake from a deep sleep.
It's not a lie.
Her heart slows, her eyes adjust to the dark. Stench beside her is revolted and bitterly familiar, death mixed with fuel and smoke. She turns her gaze and meets another face, swollen and bluish. Corpse, stiff and cold, black. Veins coil beneath its pale skin like twisted branches of a dead tree. Her eyes follow the body upward until they freeze on a face she knows. One she has seen before, back at the snowbound station.
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
It's that old man from the train station.
Oh, is he dead? The irony of his warnings is a bitter mix of comedy and tragedy.
You are awake.
Shadow in the corner stirs, taking the shape of a looming man.
Thirsty?
You're that officer. What is all of this? Did you
kill these people? Pyros ignores the questions. The rag drags across the floor with a heavy scrape, tossed casually to Rabushka's feet.
I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host, and alas, our water supply has run dry. Blood, however, well, we've got plenty of that.
Pierce extends his hand, long blackened nails stroking the corpse's wrist with a vile tenderness.
Drink up, little Miss Vampire.
Blood runs down Rabushka's hair, lashes, eyes, nose, finally in her mouth. Her nose fills with the stench of blood. She collapses halfway to the floor, retching violently. Stew, frozen berries, honey bread, lark cake. Everything she's eaten pours out with each spasm, mingling with the foul blood and shredded organs on the ground.
Not so demure at the table, are we?
He's the vampire. That's why his eyes were closed. Holy shit, okay. I was kind of questioning earlier if it was him, but I should have known about the eyes being closed. Okay. Not so demure at the table, are we? How embarrassing. I knew you weren't one of us.
You.
She lifts her pale face and meets the man's horrid gaze. His eyes are pure crimson, flawless, like a sea of blood flowing under moonlight. An undeniable bloodline, an undeniable identity.
You're a vampire too?
I wonder if he can't tell if she's a vampire. Okay, there's like two things like I'm thinking of. I'm wondering if he can't tell if she's a vampire because I don't know, she's like an OG, she's like one of the original vampires, like literally related to Dracula. She's like different, like a different vampire. Or she actually just isn't a vampire and she's like kind of like put it in her own like mind that she is when she's not. I don't know. We'll see. You're a vampire too.
Through and through. But you, it seems not to be so. Still lost in your dreamland, little imposter.
Don't call me that. My family, my blood, they'll rise from the grave soon. You'll see. We'll be together again.
She chokes and swallows the blood until her face and body are smeared with scarlet. A lie that day will never come. The man cackles.
Aren't you a sorry little thing? It almost stirs something in this useless old heart. In fact, I've almost come to like you. Tell you what, I could make your wish come true.
My wish?
His blood-red eyes gleam with unfathomable danger.
You heard me. I can help you become a real vampire.
Wow. His eyes, I should have kind of guessed. I was like, mentioned it earlier, like I couldn't tell if those were his like if his eyes were closed or opened, but he has them closed on purpose. I'm not feeling so good about this. In all honesty, I'm not doing much better. How long do we have to stand guard at this detention room? Who knows? I've never even spoken to the officer. Ever since the quarantine order came down, they've been sending people in non-stop. The endless wailing. Complaining to me won't help, you know. Screaming's bad, it's true, but what can we do? Oh my god, I think I hear Luca's voice. He's in there too. That kid with the worn out shoes? Really does sound like him. Why are our own people being interrogated? What's happening? Why are they doing this? God, does this happen often? I've never heard of anything like this before. Don't look at me, I've only got here half a year before you, but this sort of thing has been getting more and more obvious in the last month or two. I don't understand. What are they doing to make them scream like that? What kind of torture is this? Let's just stay out of it. Huh? Is that singing? It really is someone singing. Why do I feel dizzy? Winter Fright Night. Put it out. Put out the lights. Conductress's cabin.
No! I'm not going with you! Never!
Little William clings to the seat rail, screaming loud enough to pierce steel. After the quarantine order, passengers are scattered. Some herded into the conductress's cabin.
Let go.
Soldiers pry open the boy's stubborn fingers one by one.
Officers, with all due respect, you've taken 12 passengers already. May I ask where you're taking them?
Shh.
Rifle raises, muzzle aimed at their boot, now wedged in the door frame.
Step back, ma'am. Nobody leaves the carriage until quarantine is over.
She says nothing but pulls her foot back.
Thank you. Just work with us, please. And soon this will all be over.
Soldier slings the boy under his arm and marches off.
Annabelle! No!
Heavy lock clicks shut, leaving only anxious passengers and stun-faced soldiers.
No food, no water, and no idea how long they'll keep us. This isn't separation, it's imprisonment.
Worse than that! At least prisoners know their sentence!
They took William and Miss Dorothy. And Rabuska hasn't come back either.
Sensing the soldier's warning glare, the girl clutches her doll tight. Presses her communicator and is met with static. Her words and any vital intelligence she could share are stranded with her.
Something's jamming my signal. And the teleport disc isn't working either. Huh. Someone came prepared.
Someone else approaches the door and peers through the window into the next car. Oh god, everybody's just dead. Seen as carnage. The once opulent carriage is a spectacle of disaster. Its walls painted with blood.
What on earth?
A low, drawn-out wail comes from the corner.
Seems a little early for that soldier to be back.
What the? Everything all right? Ah, idiot. Better go check on him.
Soldier stiffens, lifts his rifle and hurries away.
He's gone. Conductress, I think it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart.
She steps up to the conductress, blunt and direct.
This is all wrong. No food, no water, no radio signal. I don't believe they're doing anything to protect the passengers from infection. This isn't a quarantine. This is a cover-up.
Let me quickly run an ad to get rid of the pre-roll.
What are you suggesting?
Investigator reveals the badge in her hand.
This insignia. I believe you have one just like it.
That's what you were sniffing around for.
It belongs to an organization I've been tracking. Menes Vindictae.
Manus Vindictae?
At first, I thought you were one of them. Yet, here you are, locked up like the rest of us. Perhaps Pyros doesn't trust you all that much.
Harvest's look of confusion, certainly genuine, serves to confirm her suspicion.
The Menes are a group of extremist arcanists that take pleasure in chaos and despair. Heartless bastards. Every last one of them.
Never heard of them. The badge is Pyros's, some kind of identifier for his men.
When I took this mission, our intelligence suggested that the vampire I'm after may be associated with Menes Vindictae. If Pyros is working with them, he could be working with the vampire aboard. It's possible, indeed, that he could be the vampire himself.
Damn, she guessed it.
Pyros is a vampire.
Or evasion and oh my god, I can't say it. Equivocal answers. The conductress calmly reveals the truth.
We were comrades in arms once. One of the most capable fighters we had. Clever, composed. He always made the right decisions when it counted. I would never have thought he'd be involved with such an organization.
I'm afraid it's almost certain that he's the vampire Menes Vindictae had sent to this train.
At last, a lead. Someone must breeze along, draw no breath, letting the weight fall off her shoulders.
Now that things are out in the open, do you have any idea what happened to my squad?
They're all dead. Reply comes with a resigned shake of her head.
No, I haven't seen any of them. I'd know. As I've said before, this isn't the first time we've had the Foundation aboard. Last time there was a confrontation between them and some other arcanists.
Sometimes I think causing trouble might be our primary mission. But let's return to our vampire. I'm still not certain what Menes Vindictae is up to, but...
That vampire infection couldn't have been a coincidence. Someone meant for it to happen.
The conductress sneers, her fingers tracing the silver engraving on her pistol.
I've known Pyros a long time, but lately he's been strange. I usually wouldn't attempt to interfere with his business, but these are my passengers.
Yeah, what's up, boy? How's
my
it going,
train.
man? We're just wrapping up the story for... I was about to say PGR for Reverse. It's pretty good so far. What you been up to, man?
Glad to see we're finally on the same page. So, conductress, can you get us out of here?
Haste makes waste, investigator. There's a loose thread I'm waiting for. Then we can pull all of this together.
You're on your break, huh?
We're long past the point for patience, if you ask me.
A bloody hand slaps the window, smearing crimson streaks down the glass.
Another infected. What was that about haste makes waste, conductress?
Through, let me through. Man mumbles flatly, headbutting the glass again and again until blood pours from his brow. Let me through.
He's breaking in!
Let me through, let me through, let me through, let me through.
Conductress, there must be something muting arcane skills on this train.
Arcane skills aren't everything.
She pulls the passengers behind her, draws her sidearm, and takes aim. The shot fires, the infected passenger is yanked away by an unseen force. Another splash of blood smears across the window.
What was that? Another infected?
Sound dies, then comes a faint rustling outside the door. A familiar face rises into view beyond the glass.
Is she what you were waiting for, conductors?
Exactly. Ima, you drew that soldier away, yes?
Mm-hmm. I waited for just the right moment.
Well done. What's our situation?
There are infected everywhere. The cabins, the hallways, all through the train. They seem to be running out from the station warehouse.
She's not a vampire too, is she? Wait, what did she say? They're infected everywhere. The cabins, the hallways, all through the train seem to be running out from the station warehouse. The stewardess goes pale, recounting everything she saw outside.
There's blood everywhere, too. On the walls, on the floor. I tried my best not to look at it.
Was it you who killed that infected just now?
Yes.
Well...
Tugged shyly at her eye patch.
I ensure all crew on the Danube Dawn are trained in self-defense. It's hardly surprising. Go ahead, Ima.
Oh, yes.
She lowers her head, clenched, fist trembling.
I saw those soldiers in their carriages. I thought they'd be caring for the passengers or removing the infected, but... they did nothing. As if it were of no concern to them whatsoever. They took the passengers, one by one, to some kind of detention room for inspection, then sent them to the warehouse. But then they started coming back out, like that.
They just gave me New Babel. Oh, you failed your... well, your 50-50? I summoned for Rabushka, like, on release, and then... I failed too. But I got lucky. I failed, and then I got Semmelweis, so I got a copy of her. But it did take me it took me like 130 summons to get her in total, so like I lost a lot of summons. So now I'm like now I'm trying to save again. That ate up a lot of my stuff. Yeah, almost like max pity. Crazy. She wipes the smear of blood from her cheek and slips her finger briefly into her mouth.
Uncle Piros. I don't know what's happened to him, but we have to find him.
I see. How many soldiers remain aboard the train?
Not many. A few were sent to guard the detention room. I think we can handle the ones that are left.
I mean, New Babel's good, but... she's good with her euphoria, though. The meat girl pumps her fist in an uncommon gesture of confidence.
Good. Everything is in place. Let's move.
Wait. Shh. I hear footsteps. They saw me just then. I can't be seen here again.
Emma's eye darts around before she ducks behind the curtains. Then the door is opened forcefully.
Damn it. This is getting out of hand.
Soldiers having dealt with the unexpected occurrence rush in, weapons raised at the frightened passengers.
Where were we? On to the next passenger.
Muzzle drifts left and right, finally settling on Annabelle.
You, little girl, it's your turn.
Me?
No.
I don't want to go.
Come now, be quiet.
Muzzle is locked in place.
You heard her. She said no.
In the scuffle, 2 shots ring out, each slamming into the metal ceiling. Soldier tries to wrench back his rifle, but Corvus's grip is unyielding.
You, let go!
She's not going.
What's going on? Stand down, all of you.
Another soldier appears behind them, gun in one hand, whistle in the other, his fingers shaking.
Go, Ima.
Yes. Understood.
The stewardess tears off her eye patch, revealing her other blood-red eye. Is she actually a vampire? Before the whistle meets his lips, she leaps from the shadows, slamming into him.
Ah! Get off me!
In a second, her arm snakes around his neck.
Apologies for the shock, but thank you for the gun and whistle.
Okay.
Je prierai pour vous.
That was certainly a choice.
My sight shall unveil the hidden. Taking a peek inside, cleansing their thoughts.
Huh. Very well.
I have seen to the heart of you. Face the truth. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Battles have little meaning. Say.
Soldiers collapse. Ima drags them to the corner, exhales, and pulls her eye patch down.
No one will take you away, Annabelle. At least for the time being, Why is everyone so quiet?
Passengers stare in slack, jawed silence. The girl runs up, tugging excitedly at her skirt.
Red eyes? Fangs? Are you a vampire too, stewardess?
Oh, well yes, I am. But don't worry, it won't affect your service in any way whatsoever.
But your other eye is all clear and blue, like a lake, not red at all. How did you do that?
Heterochromia.
I'm not a pure blood vampire.
She shakes her head quietly before looking away. She has no intention of going any deeper into the subject.
I have to say, I didn't expect the stories of a vampire train to actually hold any truth. Though I doubt any of the stories had our vampires pouring tea and fluffing pillows.
There was never any truth to them. Ima may be a vampire, yes, but she's never done anyone harm.
Then, earlier, in the forest.
She recalls the night in the snow with the two of them pressed close together. The storm was so thick that she could barely see, only mist trees and a red scarf whipping in the wind.
It was bloodthirst, so I gave her mine. It's an arrangement of ours.
Oh, they have like a pact, huh? Or something. Corvus adjusts the scarf around the small stewardess's neck.
First a secret carriage, now a vampire stewardess. What else might you be hiding up your sleeve?
Nothing of your concern. We share a common interest. So, let us treat each other as comrades. There may be tricks up my sleeve, but for now, we watch, wait, and then strike.
Dude, I just noticed her, like... Damn, her, notepad. Literally all stitched together, like, as if it's, like, all skin, like, patches and whatnot.
You surprise me more and more, Conductress. Comrades it is. But what's our next move?
I wish there were some other way, old friend.
She excels, a cold light flashing at her eyes.
Aima, how many passengers are left on board?
I didn't count precisely. There were already quite a few that were taken to the detention room. Oh, Conductress, are you going to...
Orvis pushes to the crowd to a tall cabinet and yanks it open. She looks cool.
You there. Ever handled a gun before?
Whoa!
Weapons line the wall and underneath. Oh, hold on. Weapons line the wall in neat rows gleaming under the light. Each one meticulously polished and ready as if waiting their call to battle.
Yet another surprise. I don't think I ever would have expected you to be lugging an armory around with you.
It's a hobby. Take this.
Takes the pistol down and tosses it to Semmelweis.
Silver bullets are more effective than arcane skill when dealing with vampires and their infected. Anyone old enough to handle a weapon, arm yourselves. We have a fierce battle ahead.
Ooh, cool. Sweet. Friends in need. What is this? Board the train. Friends in need. Welcome aboard. Damaged carriage. Gunfire erupts in less than half an hour. The train turns into a battlefield.
The gunshots are drawing them in. We've got to close the door.
Head to the next carriage. I'll close the door.
Corvus leaves cover and charges straight into the carnage.
Conductors, don't!
Don't look back.
The weight of unseen eyes is unbearable. Annabelle turns her head. The fact that her name is Annabelle is kind of... And again, in like a chapter like this.
I want to go home.
And she's clutching a teddy or a doll.
I tried to warn you.
There are too many of them. We can't do this alone.
From outside, more infected swarm in, spreading like a plague of locusts through every car. Cries of panic and bloodlust rise and fall.
We have enough ammunition, but not enough hands to fire them.
There is still one option left. There are more passengers. We can rally the people to fight.
The other carriages are still under guard. I doubt we'll find many willing passengers who are still fit to join us.
I know where to go. Biros gave me his word he would leave them be.
And you still think he'll stand by it?
It's our best chance. As for whether he has kept his promise...
She said at her breath, and made the door buckling under the assault.
We're about to find out.
Oh. Okay.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
It's the soldiers stationed outside the train. It seems there's another surprise waiting for us, Investigator.
More like a shock.
That's them! The ones taking out our men! Stop them!
That was certainly a choice.
down. Sensing their thoughts. Taking a peek inside.
Our blood will burn.
I have seen to the heart of you. Though it may come with pain. A shot hit. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Dang it, he evaded me.
Agreed.
This is what I'll do. I'll give it to some ice. Oh, it's just
That was certainly a choice.
Oh my goodness. Okay, man. Sentinel, not some ice.
I hope you like a splash of
Recital and building. Enter the gate and see the light.
Very well. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Now is the time for repentance.
Bro's gonna be like in the thing forever.
Battles have little meaning, save for
The extra carriage. Gunfire still rattles. Another sound joins in. Scattered, heavy footsteps.
1, 2, 3. No, there are more. Many more.
Her voice
They
trembles.
don't sound like soldiers. What do we do, Yakov?
Ready your weapons, everyone.
Steps draw closer. The lock strains. Passengers grip their makeshift weapons, every eye fixed on the opening door.
Now, attack!
Mob surges, raining down blows without mercy.
Stop! Damn it! We're here to help!
Dolly, I can't find her.
Cries, curses, and wails crash together in a storm.
Wait, I heard a little girl. And a woman.
Damn, they're just like beating the shit out of whoever came in. They're like all knocked out, like ugh. Little skirmish finds a belated end. Makeshift militia appears before them, young and old, bedecked in piecemeal gear.
everyone. Please lower your weapons. There's really no need to be at each other's throats each time we meet.
It's that investigator. She's back. And the conductress.
Corvus steps forward, adjusting a tilted hat brim.
Excellent. You're already prepared to protect yourselves. I'll make this short. The train is surrounded by vampire infected. We need your help to defeat them and get moving again. Take a weapon if you're able. We'll fight together.
Stowaways and passengers glance at one another. Silence holds for a moment.
Why us? Look around you. We're just a bunch of regular folk. Refugees who've probably never even touched a gun. The army's here, isn't it? Shouldn't they clean up this mess?
And say we risk our lives to save other people from these infected. What would stop them from reporting us if we try to cross the border after?
And voices rise again, questions sharp and insistent.
She's right. I say we unload the carriages with the infected inside, and the rest of us keep going to Budapest.
You're quiet, Yakov. What are you thinking?
Single soft query hushes the noise. All eyes turning to their leader.
I'd say...
Is it gonna like just end right? Okay, no, it's gonna keep going. Seating carriage. The other isolation car is quieter. Only distant gunfire breaks the silence like the front line of war.
This is all getting rather unnerving.
The woman sets down her porcelain cup in a rattle, yet she maintains an utter state of composure.
Gunshots? Not another bleeding war? Hell, I knew I should have bought my gun.
Gentleman scans around them, his pupils twitching.
So, this is it. My career's turning point. Magazine editor turned combat correspondent.
I thought she was gonna be somebody. I mean, it says like she's an editor. I thought she was gonna be. I mean, I guess they made it kind of obvious, or like they made it like obvious on purpose that and whatnot. But I don't know. I mean, it again, like her attire, like her spider web like hat and her clothes. Yeah, I don't know. I thought she was gonna be like a vampire. Now she is. I don't know. So this is it. My career turning point. Magazine editor turned combat correspondent. Editor finally closes her notebook, moving to the door for a peek. Bloody hand slaps against the window.
Oh my, what on earth is that? More of those infected. Wasn't aware you could mass produce such a thing.
The editor peers out further toward the soldiers' camp. Men rush back and forth, shouting, waving, losing all sense of order. Her eyes drift past them to a gray building. Figures burst out, shrieking, trailing blood across the snow. Some wander into the forest, others charge toward the train.
That must be the station warehouse. Is that where these infected are coming from? It's only been 2 hours since the quarantine began. What's gone wrong?
The editor frowns. Another scream rings. A scream rings sharp in her ear.
Oh heavens! I've never seen such a thing in all my life.
Huh?
Come in, come.
The door won't hold for long. Get something to block it. What are you all standing there for? Get out of the way.
Gunfire rattles. Dark red bursts bloom across the train windows. Through the smoke, armed figures emerge. Faces pale and bloodied.
I think I strained my shoulder.
I did warn you. Someone your size can't handle a shotgun.
Yeah.
Well, you can hardly expect me to take them down one by one with a pistol.
Dang, I should have taken a photo of her with the shotgun like that. She was holding it like.
If this is some kind of robbery, then I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. A writer always travels light.
It isn't. We want your help.
Okay.
That is all we know. Most of the soldiers stationed here have been infected. Many passengers have become their captives. It's thanks to their help that we made it this far.
She nods toward the refugees beside her.
Just repaying a favor. Think nothing of it. She's helped so many people get to Budapest and ask for nothing in return. She'll have her support no matter what.
An extra carriage.
They look like they just climbed straight out of the trenches or something.
They whisper uneasily. To them, these unkempt and unruly strangers with rifles looked no less monstrous than the creatures they had vanquished.
Well, in any case, we appreciate you rescuing us. Once we arrive, I'll be sure to arrange for gifts to be sent your way.
That won't be necessary, ma'am. Just stay close and we'll get out of here together.
Pardon my confusion. You mean to say we're to leave this carriage?
Yes. We need to see if any of the passengers are still alive.
What? You're not seriously asking us to find those soldiers, are you? Infected soldiers, even.
The noise doesn't stop. In the chaos, a child squeezes out from the crowd.
Miss Conductress, is Robuska there too? I still haven't seen her.
Before Corvus can reply, another voice cuts in.
Robuska? You mean that fake vampire? She was one of the first ones they took away.
Fake vampire? But she has red eyes and pointy teeth.
Don't listen to her. Robuska is a real vampire. Are you one of her familiars too? Come on, let's rescue her together.
Robuska.
Yes, let's. She protected us. I have to pay her back. We pinky promised.
Children, aren't you afraid of those monsters outside?
Never.
That's right. The bold, if childlike, answer surprises everyone.
See? Even the kids have got more guts than you.
You... It ain't that we're trying to get out of helping, but we ain't got no weapons. What do you expect us to do? Fight them off with knives and forks?
Yeah. No need to worry about that.
Here's a gun. She shifts aside to open a path for her ally. Ima steps forward, loosening a heavy sack, which pours out rifles and pistols into a motley assortment like a fisherman displaying his catch.
Take any you like. All the guns here are quite easy to handle. I picked them up myself.
An FN model 1910, and this is a Mosin gun, and a Mauser C96.
The gentleman lunges into the pile with boyish glee.
This one's excellent, consistent firepower. But this beauty, she's got a smoother pump cycle. Lovely for follow-up shots.
Will the fighting ever cease?
The old woman sighs and hardens. Her gaze turns ice cold.
All right, just pick one for me. Something with some punch.
Dude, give her the shotgun. Imagine. What a good update. A good story chapter. I think again, like with the horror chapters in mind, this one, the Tuesday one, and Jessica's patch, I think I like Tuesday's update more with the Tuesday Motel. I think that one and the Jessica one are still my favorites, but this one's pretty good. Blood of my blood. Light may fade at dusk, but promises never will. Almost done. Against the rattle of gunfire outside, the warehouse seems unnervingly quiet. The vampire's invitation still awaits a response. The girl bows her head, staring at her shadow.
Let me remind you that although my life may be everlasting, my patience is not. I have to say, your hesitation is disappointing.
What's this going to cost me?
She looks into his crimson eyes.
Every time I've been offered any kind of gift in my life, every time I've even come close to something, it's either been taken away from me or turned out to be a complete fraud. So, sir, which one is it?
Neither. Because I'm not offering you any gifts, only an alternative reality. All it takes is a drop of blood and little bravery. Because there's a good chance you'll end up just like them.
He lifts a limp arm, waving it at her mockingly.
A small ask, I'm sure. For someone such as yourself, what's a little risk when your dreams are so very close? This is what you want, isn't it?
Stands by the window, hand reaching for her.
Yes, I crave it.
Dizziness grips her. A sudden, crushing tide of fortune crashes over Babushka. Stone, walls, cargo, everything melts away. She stands in the middle of the cemetery under a blood moon. Yes, the same damp cemetery her mother described 1,000 times. Before her looms the vampire Pyros, cloaked in black, like an ageless shadow. Light spills over his face, his red eyes overflowing, blood corpses and the reek of death reflecting in them. She's more than that, their dead eyes meet hers in the reflection. Choose, they whisper. You cannot refuse us, just as you cannot refuse your past.
What do you say?
What did it just say? Oh. Faces flicker before her. Mother, father, brother, and comrades. It is a chance to see them again. How could she refuse?
Yes.
Detention room?
She's not here.
Armed men storm in, but the familiar figure is gone. Blood stains the floor, still warm, trailing like a serpent.
There are drag marks. Seems they've transferred some of the captives.
Yellow lights cuts across the room. Shadows twitch in the corners. A familiar voice whimpers faintly.
Oh, I just want to go home.
It's all right, child. I'm here with you. We'll be fine.
William! Miss Dorothy!
Annabelle rushes forward, clutching her long-lost kin.
Don't. There's...
Shadows lunge from the opposite corner.
Prepare for battle.
Okay.
Greetings.
I like how the NPCs change too. Like they're vampires now, or they're infected.
Agreed.
Recycle and build the hidden.
That was certainly a choice.
Taking a peek inside.
Agreed.
Sensing their thoughts.
Our blood will burn. Trust me, it won't hurt.
Face the truth. Can I give everyone a ride on my back?
A ride on my back. Soldier crumples, eyes bloodshot, veins crawling like creeping vines across his temple.
Where's Pyros? Where did he take the girl?
She seizes him by his bloody collar.
Where house at that station. Lots of them there.
He coughs, words slurred, gurgling.
Did he do this to you?
Yes.
He gasps, then smells strangely.
It's too late.
What? Speak up.
A cry rises in the distance. It is long, ecstatic, weary, like a bird to its nest, a ship finding shore.
It's Robuska. That sound, is she?
It's too late. Soon, your friend will be a vampire.
He laughs until bloody tears streak his face. In his throat, he releases a stream of broken whispers. Another voice takes over.
Seething at torrent dread. We, the cattle, the plague we spread. We are the spawn, the vampires aid. To turn this earth a crimson shade. The storm forms as it did before. No wars, no conflict, nevermore.
Gunshot. Blood sprays. Corvus lowers her weapon, her stitched face grave.
He's even turned his own army. It's no wonder these infected are crawling all over the place.
The storm forms.
She crouches, inspecting the corpse with an investigator's eye.
Something's been off since the beginning. The symptoms have taken hold too rapidly. There has never been a recorded instance of the infection spreading so fast. Look here. Burst veins. Pupils so dilated they almost cover the entire iris. The infection's been accelerated. In other words, these are no regular infected. They're the failed product of a different kind of transformation.
One task at a time. Come, we need to find Robuska.
Robuska. Moments earlier.
Well, what do you say?
Yes.
Very good. I knew you'd come to your senses.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I went live. It's almost 4 hours now. We're almost done, though. To be honest. Wrapping this up and everything. Story's been pretty good. Satisfied with the answer, he offers a sharp, beastly smile.
Come, child. It's time to leave the ugly trappings of mortality behind you.
Yeah, I'm kind of wrapping up soon.
Once we have the same blood pulsing through our veins, we will build a new world, united in death.
This is the bloodline she has longed for.
Mama. Tatko. Cold.
An echo of her childhood.
I'll protect you.
Hold on, let me check something out real quick. Let me double check. Okay. What did she say? Tugging had the shreds of her surviving faith.
Till the end of time.
So she pretended to be a vampire? This next second, shadows surged like a black tide.
A shadow?
Unless... Oh.
Why?
I want to be a vampire more than anything I've ever wanted. have the power to save the people I love from death. To be the one to protect and provide. But I never want to be like you. I may have red eyes and fangs, but I don't want to lie and manipulate to get what I want. Did you really think I'd just surrender? That I'd take the easy way out? My family wants me to live. So I'll live, damn it. Live until the smoke clears and the sky turns blue again. Till the rain puts out the fires and the primroses bloom in the forests of Stranja.
Damn.
I'll live till my friends grow old and gray and wrinkly, till my family comes back. I'll live. We'll all live. And you will rot in your grave. You wretched bastard!
God dang. Okay. The true vampire convulses on the floor, his chest heaving like an old bellows.
I did it. I killed him. It's over.
Bruska settles on the floor, feeling her heart pounding louder and louder.
Have to get back to the train. Have to tell them.
She scrambles back up and staggers toward the door. She knows her friends are still waiting. Sound of attacking. Before she can cry out, her body is flung through the air and slams to the ground. Damn, he's alive still.
Don't tell me you believe those bedtime stories.
Piero stands, his face twisted into a grotesque look of sinister joy.
How? You should have...
Died? Don't be absurd. Listening to that silly little speech was more painful than any stake to the chest. Let me guess. You brought holy water. And garlic too?
Liam's over the girl, dismissing her attempt with a wave of his hand. An unseen shadow coils around her throat, tightening then tightening again.
Those legends were merely that. Naught but childish forgeries. Just like you, little vampire.
No!
No, my... Wait. Test. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to, like, remember this time in the video. My internet, like, cut off briefly. Or my OBS. I think it should be okay. No.
Oh, what a waste of time you turned out to be. I truly believed you might share my vision, but alas, you're just as narrow-minded as the rest of them. I suppose it's time you found your place in the dirt. If you're lucky, someone might bring you back someday. Then you can act out your little noble-hearted vampire charade once more.
Vision blurs. The moon streaks of blood. The cemetery, everything that once made up her childhood crumbles to ruin. And with it, her dreams of becoming a vampire.
Her shadow! It's moving! You're a real vampire, right, Rabushka?
It's not a lie.
Closes her eyes, arms slack at her sides, blood like tears trailing down her face. Throat bursts open from a weighty kick. Footsteps ring out, steady, strong, then faster. Hail of bullets tears through the vampire's shoulder. Heroes releases her before melting into shadow. Air floods back into her lungs. A familiar tall figure comes into focus.
Robuska.
She crouches to reach the girl. Glimpses of relief and concern pass over her patchwork face.
Finally, we found you.
We found you. Okie.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
Agreed.
Taking a peek inside. Sensing their thoughts.
That was certain. Our blood will burn.
Oy.
Though it may come with pain.
Yeah.
Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood.
How's the grind? We're basically done. Got a few more little missions and then we're done with the story.
Je prierai pour vous. That was certainly a choice.
Cold, only reason I woke up. Dang, dude.
Sensing their thoughts. Taking a peek inside.
Agreed. Huh. Very well.
Face the truth. Can I give everyone a ride on my back?
A ride on my back. Still snowing. I got my shower running to create steam and heat. Oh shit, man. That's crazy. Here together. Fight on Iglika, fight for our home. Oh, we still have another playable mission. Okay. I put water to boil water when I'm knocked out with the stove on. Yeah, you definitely don't want that. Traveler, a Travers Lasit comes, dons, champ close. Okay, wait. I need to actually read that from the beginning. My blood flows across the city. As fresh from a battlefield, it rises as a tide, seeping into the empty gaps between cobblestones, quenching the parched mouths of man and beast, and engulfing the world in its sanguine embrace. Charles Baudelaire, The Fountain of Blood. Surge of friendly faces rushes to Rubiska's side, surrounding her.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd never want to speak to me again.
That's not true. We like you, even if you aren't a real vampire.
No. Oh.
We saw it all! Whack! You put a big gold stake right through the monster's chest. So you're not a vampire. You're even stronger.
I don't knock out with the shower on either, but I'm right next to the shower. Shit, brother. It's that cold, huh? That's fucking crazy. Crack closes in on Rabrushka, their warmth flushing her cheeks red. Hopefully it warms up, man, quick. Hopefully the sun comes out. Hey.
Thank you.
Ah, the joy of reunion. How very touching. In fact, why don't we drink to it?
Comes a sinister voice, drawing eyes and muzzles in its direction.
Those are...
Corpses by the dozens piled high into a nauseating hill of flesh. The surface layer rots away, exposing pale gray sinew, entrails dangling in tangles, blood oozing down like a sticky mire. Pyrrha sits atop the mound, lounging.
The bodies of the passengers. And the soldiers, too.
Is that all you see? You never did have an eye for detail, Iglika.
Sharp grin deepens.
Look closer. Your Foundation friend might find a little surprise.
Investigator spots familiar checkered uniforms and marks among the heap. Yeah, her team.
Squad 77. All of them.
Indeed. I worried they'd prove irksome if not dealt with, so I handled them before they even boarded the train.
Dark red eyes sweep past her with casual indifference.
So it seems one managed to slip her way on board.
So it feels crazy. It's been colder number-wise, but it feels cold. It's weird. Damn, man. Yeah, hopefully it warms up, dude. Only you guys had a heater or something. I mean, I don't know if you guys have like firewood, you know, or like a fireplace in there, but damn. That's unfortunate. Now it seems one managed to slip her way on board.
Why, Pyros? I need a reason.
If you must ask, Iglika, it's because I've run out of patience. People and their endless games, wars, one after another, and following it, exile and despair. And do you know where it all began?
The hoist limp arm, blood streams down it like a red river.
Blood. Too many bloodlines are bound to this land, each serving their own desires.
But yeah, hopefully it starts warming up, dude. I mean, shit. Again, like I mentioned, like as I get older, and ever since I was working, I'm like, I'm not really that fond of the cold anymore, or as much as I used to like it.
For centuries, they have nipped and snapped at each other, unable to cooperate, unwilling to unite, never satisfied with peace. I tried to break them free from this cycle. Did everything I could, including joining the Liberation Front.
You could have told me this. We could have talked about it.
Oh, I could have, Iglika. But why use words when it is already clear to see? Don't you hear it? When you close your eyes at night, don't you feel the distant tremors of their cries? After you left the Liberation Front, after all others had forgotten how to even speak of our cause, a voice came to me. A voice from the heavens. She heard my prayers, and showed me a new path.
Blood Arcana? Gestures toward the mound of bodies, eyes blazing.
A path of unity, where all would share the same blood, the same interest, the same goal.
Crack of gunfire, Pyros vanishes, the shot clipping only a few fluttering bats. Only a heartbeat, he reappears soundlessly behind Corvus.
Another bullet. You wound me in more ways than one, Iglika.
You've lost your way, Pyros. Do you truly think blood is to blame for all of this? It's one cause of conflict, yes, but so are misunderstanding, fear, even love. To blame everything on bloodlines means choosing a simple lie over a complicated truth.
You haven't thought deeply enough then, dear Iglika. Look at these causes. Examine them at the root. And what do you find, Human nature.
My voice is the voice that'll pierce the heavens. Ah, snap. Garen Lagan.
And our nature, old friend, is set by our blood.
Vampire spreads his arms before the hill of flesh, his maddened eyes blaze with baleful violence.
Listen to me. Imagine a world with no bloodshed, where everyone is free of mortal weakness and given infinite time to enjoy the pleasures of this earth. Our shared bloodline serving as a bond, not a line of division, so that all our hearts might beat as one. Race, color, creed, all would melt away in the face of this great family we will create. Was that not your vision once, Iglika?
You want the world without bloodshed. Huh. Ironic. Your methods tell a different story. Look around you, Pyros. You're starting a war, not ending one. Unity, really? Things didn't go your way, so now you'll drag us all to hell along with you.
Moonlight strips away all pretense, casting a pallid veil across his face.
You always did know how to use those words like a scalpel. I was a fool to think you'd stand with me again.
He sighs, turning his eyes with strange softness toward the stewardess.
Ima, come. This battle will be fierce, and I won't allow my blood to come to harm.
His blood? She's...
Why did I not think of that? He's the one that turned her. Semmelweis darts her eyes from face to face. Loose threads knitting in her mind. Emma steps forward as every eye turns to her.
Uncle Pyros. Ima.
Voice calls out from behind and she halts. She looks back, the woolly red scarf brushing her cheek. Grips it tight, slowly and firmly locking with her uncle's eyes.
Forgive me, Uncle. I love you dearly, and I'm grateful for all you've done. But I can't. You know how much the Danube Dawn means to me. Please, stop. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
She steps back to stand proud and defiant among her people.
Blood of my blood. Of all people, you choose to stand against me. And you...
Men, women, the old, the young, each stands ready for a measured distance, brimming with fear, disgust, and scorn. They build a silent wall, cutting them off. Beneath it yawns a chasm no words could ever cross.
You look at me like I'm some kind of monster.
He laughs with a twitch, then hails deeply and resumes his malevolent composure.
Well, I tried. But I always knew preaching would only get me so far. Violence, religion, politics, marriage. Our predecessors sought every means to unite us, but greed has always been stronger. Still, I was naive enough to hope we'd finally put aside our differences. Ruins. Battlefields, countless headstones, and beneath every one, a blood debt unpaid. Perhaps, in the end, you were right, Iglika. If I can't have what I want...
Oh my. He reaches to pull out the wooden stake lodged in his chest. Fleshy bat wings sprout from his back, spreading wide to block out the hazy moonlight outside the window.
We'll drag every single man, woman, and child to hell.
Monster lets out a shrill cry, eyes streaming blood. Sound spreads to the night like a deadly signal, drawing hordes of the infected in from the dark.
Gushing, seething, nevermore!
The infected are swarming. He must have called for them.
Incoming! Weapons ready, Pyros. I will put a bullet through your heart myself.
Okay. Fighting? Oh yeah, balanced mode.
Greetings.
Vampire, dude.
I know that look. Determined, resolute. Never thought it would be trained on me, along with the barrel of a gun.
And you are as reckless as ever, Pyros. The most passionate among us. Yet the moment things don't go your way, the first to cry betrayal. You're a vampire. You have more time than anyone to achieve your goals.
Betrayal, you say? Then tell me, what can I trust after all these failures? Blood or your dead body?
Oh. Huh.
Agreed. Taking a peek inside. My psyche unveiled the hidden. Sensing their thoughts.
Huh. Very well.
This is now. Though it may come with pain. A shot hit. Now is the time for repentance.
Take my blood as my gift to you.
Be careful. Do not allow him to infect you.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Listen to this.
I hope you like it.
Slosh, slosh.
Taking a peek. Enter the gate and see the
Close
light.
your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Enjoy it, friends.
Close your eyes.
Hear my whispers, feel my pain, and we will pave the path to the future. Let our blood become one.
One shatter can now remain.
No.
That was for Squad 77. Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won.
No. Cemetery at
Is
dusk.
the beast still breathing? Hey, you! Devil take him. He's still twitching. Even after we staked him and left him under the sun for a week. He ought to be dust by now. The last one didn't last but 3 days. This one must be of purer blood. They say those are stronger.
Why? I never hurt any of you.
What's that? Why? 'Cause you're a vampire. A monster. What? So we've got to wait until you've drained someone dry before we put you down, do we?
Sunlight burns him until he can no longer raise his eyes. Shrinks his neck, attempting to turn his head in vain. Vampire's hunt is a bloody one. As always, human beast vampire, blood spills in a tangled mess across the ground, merging into a stream that soaks his toes. A breeze stirs, carrying a distant song. The song is ethereal and light, as if drifting from a vast, boundless space, moving into a comforting net that rises and falls.
Tis the purest of emotions.
Says despair.
It lifts the weight of fear, frees you from the constraints of mundanity, and brings you one step closer.
Who?
Smells and hears the crisp, cool wind.
I am your wishmaker.
Wish. My wish.
You need not speak it. The wind has whispered it to me. I shall help you achieve greatness, and you will be surrounded by family and friends, never to be alone again. And all this will bring you ever closer to perfection, for you will be awoken to your emotions, to perfect passion.
Family. Yes, I... I want them with me evermore.
Warehouse.
Evermore.
Monster shrinks back into human form, like withered cocoon trembling in the corner, gasping for breath. His neck is torn open, dark blood flowing out like a spring.
I'm here.
His old comrade stands before him in silence. Space between them is not far, and yet it spans a fathomless deep.
Is it over?
It is, Pyrrhus.
Oh.
Do you remember our old rallying cry? In hope, we stand as one. Yet, here we are. Do you still believe in it?
I've never doubted it. I still feel the power of those words. And tonight, I feel its presence stronger than ever.
Neither the battle nor in a field of slaughter, nor
It lives inside each of us.
in hollow declarations. It lives in every moment here and now.
Then you found the right path. And I've strayed too far. Go on, Eklika. Do it.
Die.
I hope you live to see that dream come true.
You've had your war, Piros, but ours goes on. Still, the end will come. In time.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But one day, a generation will refuse to raise their guns, refuse to trade blood for fleeting victory. That day comes, the Danube will flow in peace once more, and lilacs will bloom again over the ruins of Belgrade.
When it does, we'll ring the peace bell so loud that all those who rest in the earth hear it.
She lowers her weapon, turns on her heel, and walks away.
Farewell, Piros.
Damn. This real quick.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
That was certainly a choice.
My sight shall unveil the hidden. Taking a peek inside.
Target locked down.
Our blood will burn.
By God's grace. A shot hit. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. Now is the time for repentance.
Agreed.
Sensing their thoughts.
I hope you like it. I hope you like a splash of red.
Taking a peek at enter the gate and see the
Close
light.
your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Face the truth.
A worthy victory.
Okay, one more.
Anyone crazy seeing blood?
That was certainly a choice.
Target locked down.
Taking a peek inside. Sensing their thoughts.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
By God's grace.
Face the truth.
Damn, he lived.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. A shot hit.
Oh.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Excellent.
Agreed.
Enter the gate and see the
Close
light.
your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Now is the time of repentance.
Trust me, it won't hurt.
A worthy victory.
Cool. Okie dokie. Comes the dawning light. Get up, the bloody night is over.
Uncle Piros, how much farther do we need to go? I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Not long now. The border's just on the other side of the mountain. We'll be there soon. Then, we'll cross the lake to Miss Valentina's castle.
Oh, Valentina, huh? Of course.
And she'll cure you. She'll make things right.
But how do you know she'll help?
I just know a vampire always stands by her people. It's in our blood.
In our blood.
You'll do well to remember that, Ima. There is no bond stronger than blood.
Uncle.
Gently sets the wooden Matryoshka doll down. Its painted smile is unchanged, as if it still remembers the winds along the Danube, the swaying of the train, the murmurs and laughter of her journey. Now its journey has come to an end. It should return to where it belongs, a world without walls, without exile. Perhaps there it will find its answer.
Goodbye.
Matryoshka. The warehouse. The leader gone, the monsters prout restlessly, their roars ripping through the silent snowbound night. Inside the warehouse, the survivors gather to plan their next move.
Signals back. I've contacted the Foundation. They're sending reinforcements immediately, but by the looks of it, the infected will get to us before the backup arrives.
It seems Pyrrhus' death hasn't had any effect on them. They're still coming. Perhaps, if anything, they seem more dangerous.
Someone West holds a glance on the shuttering doors of the warehouse, letting out an audible sigh.
After this, mark my words. This is the last time I take on a mission with vampires.
I don't think so. Watching the situation unfold, Yakov looks down at the weapon in his hands, frowning.
We're running out of bullets. What do we do?
We have to take them down. All at once.
All at once? How?
Draw them into a room and leave the rest to those.
She points toward a number of heavy crates bearing an ominous marking of flammable.
I noticed them when we entered, too. Explosives, I presume.
Yes. Pyrrhus mentioned having seized them from a militia camp.
Sounds like a plan. But how do we draw them close enough?
This isn't a plan. This is madness.
This is madness.
Do you seriously believe they'll simply saunter into a building as if it were some kind of concert?
Concert? That's it! We'll play music! Lucky for us, I always carry my caval with me.
Ruby eyes sparkle with sudden inspiration as she lifts her flute.
In the old stories, when the infected go loopy like this, they're easily attracted to loud noises. And my caval, well, let's just say, if you've got ears, you'll hear it.
That matches with documentation I've read in the Foundation archives. A feasible solution. But that would make you the bait. Are you certain you can do it?
Rushka grips her flute with determination.
Of course.
We can't. She's just a child.
Don't go, Rabuska. We nearly lost you once already.
She squeezes her doll.
Don't worry. I can handle it. I run fast. Those infected won't get close. Besides, me and my caval can control shadows. I'll make a whole bunch of them as a distraction. See? Tell me, who else could pull that off?
One by one, the others shake their heads. Worry and refusal are written across every face, save one.
You're not afraid?
I'd be lying if I said no, but I'm Rabuska. The all-powerful, the deathless. And you're all counting on me.
Corvus nods, offering her a knowing smile.
Then go. I believe in you, old pal.
See you when this is all over.
She hands her back and salutes clumsily. Corvus pretends not to see, merely turning away and waving to the others.
The rest of you, come with me. Time to set the trap. There is no room for failure.
Her. Border checkpoint. Snow still falls. Back to trudge to the whipping snow, moving step by heavy step. Girl stands alone, her only companion the wooden flute in her hands. Faces rise from the darkness, pale skin clinging to the bone, veins etched across them like dry riverbeds. And in them she sees another face. She steps back once, then forward twice.
Mama, forgive me. But I'm not running anymore.
Red Rabushka takes a deep breath. Lips meet the waiting flute. Starts with a few clumsy notes, followed by a jumble of uneven chords. The chords soon weave together and the melody resonates up through the biting cold. It is a soft, lonesome tune, one that once carried her through battlefields that had gone quiet, graveyards and mountains. Dang it, dude.
Of young Rabuska, Dracula the Impaler. And I, her noble grandfather, the glorious first Duke of Arjesh. And I.
Damn. She comes to, she realizes just how far she has wandered.
Mama!
Oh, is that her actual mom?
You've come so far, my Buska.
Yes, I have. I crossed the Rila Mountains, waded through the Struma River, and traveled along the Danube.
Oh.
Oh, I train!
You sound happy, my dear girl.
Happy?
Those sights you've seen, your new friends, the train. I can feel your joy.
Aww. Penny flutes descent the last note. Shells her face upward as if catching the.
Yes.
Oh.
I am happy.
Oh well.
Happier than I've been in a long time, Mama.
She's done it. The infected are swarming together.
Explosives are in place. On my mark.
Corvus waves toward Rubushka. She easily understands slipping out from the shadows until she is free of the infected's encirclement. All is ready. The conductress narrows her gaze, gives the final order.
3, 2, 1.
Wouldn't it be crazy if right here she finds out that she's actually, like, a vampire?
Je prierai pour vous.
Nicely done. Looks like the explosion took out most of them, and stunned the rest too.
This is no time to get sloppy. There's one batch more. We need to take care of them, fast.
I'll go right to force them into the center.
Then you leave the south corner to us. We ain't letting them escape.
Good. Take up your weapons, soldiers. Prepare to engage.
That was certainly a choice.
Sensing their thoughts.
My psyche unveiled it.
Taking a peek inside.
Huh. Very well.
A shot hit.
Though it may come with pain.
That's it. It's over.
We did it! My goodness, it was like a dream.
Well fought, soldiers.
A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
Over. Checkpoint.
Please form a line and await registration. The train will leave at dawn, so please make good use of your time.
Order is at last restored. Conductress remains behind, watching the snowy way station. And the wreckage left by the blast. Blood, organs, and fragments carpet the snow like scarlet flowers bloom in an instant. Pyrus' corpse is brought forward, laid at the center of the balloon, his hollow eyes stare into the void.
This chill in the air. The last time I felt the cold like this was in Stranja. I thought it would be the end of me. We were hiding out in the mountains. Every gust of wind felt like icy teeth biting into us.
Snowflakes land in her palms. Soon they will melt away, like breath into the cold air.
Ima will continue to work on the Danube Dawn. Who would ever suspect a gentle girl like her of being a vampire? She'll be able to live a quiet life. She'll need blood from time to time, and I will provide it.
Mutters to herself, then frowns, glancing to the side.
I see you over there. Come out.
Eyes as sharp as ever, I see. Nothing escapes you.
Do I know you?
Do you know me? We were partners, that is, until you were lost to us in that accident.
I think you have me confused, madam.
I love their Claire de Lune. It's not. She sighs deeply.
Indeed. How unfortunate that the similarities only go skin deep. Still, who's to say it wasn't a cruel twist of fate that eyeballed your train? Because, in a way, we both lost someone today.
Takes the torch from the conductor's hand, lights it, and casts it onto the scattered flesh before them. Flames rise with a low and crisp murmur. You stand together, speechless for a time, till the first light of dawn spills across the ground.
Dawn at last. It's been a long night.
Time to go.
Turns toward the train, still halted, waiting like a slumbering iron giant.
The Danube dawn is ready to set off once again.
Okay. There's definitely one more mission, right? Yeah, there is. Land under the sun. Thank you for traveling with us, and we wish you a safe journey ahead. Bloody night is over. Let me see. Where's my camera real quick? Why is it just not give me the right angle I want? Okay. Bloody night is over. Train pushes west, weaving across snowy fields as it follows the path of the Danube. Only when they spy the... I do not know how to pronounce that. Sekcheni? Sekeni? Chain bridge shimmering over the river. Do they realize their ordeal is over? Budapest.
We are now arriving at Budapest Keleti Station. Please gather your belongings and form an orderly line.
Aww. Stewardess maintains order on the platform, pale cheeks touched with the golden warning light.
Thank you for an unforgettable journey. I don't believe I've ever gathered so much useful material on a single trip. I'm almost tempted to write a novel.
Well, it's cool to know why she was there now. Because of Corvus. Or she was there for Corvus, I guess.
If ever you take to writing, or simply have some thoughts to share, do write in. Our pay is quite generous.
Passes a card to the stewardess.
Here, our contact details. I hope to hear from you soon.
Atu Magazine Editor-in-Chief, Pandora Wilson.
Wait, she's the editor-in-chief of Atu? Oh, shit. I see. When she lifts her head again, the crowd surges by and Verity is nowhere to be seen. Emma stares down blankly until a loud cheer pulls her back.
Goodbye, Madame Sonia. Goodbye, Mr. Yakov. And you, Mr. Arbuthnot, sir. No, don't say goodbye. You promise? You'll write to us?
Children cling to Babushka, unwilling to part.
Cross my heart. And I'll send gifts. Christmas, birthdays, the whole lot.
Really? Can I have a ruby eyeball for Thanksgiving? And vampire fangs for Halloween?
Oh, me too, me too! Such naughty children. Who taught you it was appropriate to demand gifts from others like that?
Governess. The governess's stern scolding is drowned out by their joyous shouts.
I do apologize. I don't know where their manners have gone.
No need to worry, ma'am. I'd love to send them some things. It would make me more than happy.
You're very kind, Miss Rabuska. I'll be sure they prepare something for you in return.
Getting farewell to the chattering children, Babushka lets out a long-held breath.
Right. Now I really need to work hard. Ruby eyes and fangs don't pay for themselves.
I may have some errands from the Foundation that would suit you, if you're willing. I won't say they'll be easy, but they pay well.
You mean it?
Of course. Now that the three of you are registered with the Foundation, you're free to lead your lives as you wish. That includes deciding who you'll work for.
Is that all? Your procedures were quicker than I expected.
For a moment, I thought you'd take us away to the Foundation and lock us up.
I admit I did toss the idea around.
Oh.
Huh?
But after a thorough investigation, I regret to say...
She blinks with a flash of a secret smile.
...that our intelligence was faulty. There are no vampires aboard the Danube Dawn. It's safe to dismiss the reports as no more than a rumor.
Oh, real funny, boss. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Girls' laughter drifts up and scatters into the tide of people.
Right then. It looks like my mission ends here. Where are you headed next?
To the city. Istanbul.
Really? Heading back so soon?
Corvus pauses, amusement softening her battle-scarred face.
But our next stop is Vienna. We have some passengers who need to get off there.
Any plans to head east again from Budapest?
As long as these wars rage on, there will be people who need our help.
I wish you all the best, Conductress. With your secret operation, and with the dream you're chasing.
Thank you. I intend to see it happen, and we're making progress. Especially now that I can count on not just one, but 2 vampires to assist me.
Points toward the 2 vampires at her side.
Indeed. I can only conclude that things will improve from here. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we're lucky.
She smiles, waves to the crowd, and turns away.
Phew. I honestly thought she meant it when she said she'd lock us up. Vampires aren't meant to be locked up in a cell.
I'm curious, Ruby. If you were given another chance to become a vampire, would you take it?
Ruby eyes dance around and find their rest when they meet Ima's face.
Given a chance? I don't need a chance. I am a vampire. Haven't you heard of me? The nightmare haunting the Danube Dawn. The terrifying monster, Rabuska the vampire. She prowls the train, looking for anyone who might cause trouble. And if they do, she'll see them punished. Investigators, arcanists, the conductress herself. Ha! She can take them all single-handedly. And her shadow friends will gobble up anyone who dares stand in her way. Aha!
Single-handedly, you say?
Wait, what did she say? And her shadow friends will gobble up anyone who dares stand in her way.
Let's see how our monster manages her chores first. The 5th carriage windows need wiping.
Oh, she's gonna end up going with him on the train? That's cool.
Chores? How could you do this to me?
Funny. I recall someone saying they'd do anything to stay on the train.
Well, yeah, but we can't have a noble vampire scrubbing windows. We just can't.
You know, sunlight pierces the morning fog, warming everyone at the station. Paved in gold, the conductor's scarred features soften.
Jokes aside, I must be clear. Working on the Danube Dawn is no easy task. You will learn the service manual by heart. And I will be testing you, so you'd better start reading.
Station bustles, soon to be passengers rush past, oblivious to the small exchange. After a night steeped in death and violence, the conductress and her crew brace themselves for a renewed journey. Still they dream of these days painted gold by the morning sun. Well, that's cute, huh? She's gonna end up being on the train with them? Guest room in the Foundation.
On November 30th, 1912, I boarded the Danube Dawn and encountered a young arcanist named Rabuska, and the conductress of the train, Corvus, among others.
I love Samois's voice. it's
At the
so
Nika
good.
checkpoint, we stopped Pyros, a vampire and army officer affiliated with Menes Vindictae, and foiled his scheme to infect the greater population, after which the train successfully entered the territory of Austria-Hungary. Vampire.
Stops writing, staring at the report before her. Half-truths have become a specialty of hers.
It hardly counts as forging reports if I simply leave out a few details. All that I've written is true. It just didn't occur to me to include some minor details.
Miss Semmelweis.
No need to worry.
Uh-oh.
I'll turn in the report by the end of the day.
Wait, my game froze. It just hit 4 a.m. for me. The dailies just reset. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out of the story. No. Hold on. It's not letting me go. Oh well. I mean, it's good, man. Good story. I'm not gonna lie, I guess Rabushka wasn't a vampire. She was just a pretend vampire. I don't know. Yeah, I was like kind of like just confused if she was a vampire or not.
Oh, I'm not here for the report.
But yeah, it seems like she was like she's not a vampire. I think.
Our office in Vienna received a gift. They were asked to pass it along to you.
The young clerk leaves a small gift box by the door and slips away.
A gift? Could it be...
Slices the letter open with her fingernail. What, from Valentina or somebody? What does that say? Oh, it's from Rabushka. The scrawl's uneven, the corner stained with 2 thick drops of blood like a wax seal.
Dear Miss Semmelweis of the St. Pavlov Foundation.
And her eyes fall on the illustrious, overlong, and entirely playful signature.
The youngest descendant of Arnold V, Voivoda of Wallachia, true heir of Savonovich, first Duke of Argesh, rightful lady of Castle Argesh, daughter of Arnold VI.
And the bravest vampire of the century, Robuska, sends her regards.
Okay. Interesting. I actually can't wait to like read her story too. Robuska's story. So I could learn more. That was really good, man. That was super duper good. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I would give it. What would I give it? I think I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. It was fun. It was good. It wasn't bad. I still think I like... Yeah, my favorite is definitely Tuesday's Motel with... Or for the horror chapters at least. Tuesday's Motel with... and Jessica's chapter. I think both of those are like... Those are like 10 out of 10 for me. This one I give it like an 8. I think it took like... I think the build-up was a bit long. And then... I don't know. It started getting good like towards the latter half. Like around like mission 14 or something, but or like it's not that it was like getting good, but it was like getting super like duper good, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was missing for me. I think I actually... No, you know what? I changed my answer. I give it a 9 out of 10. I actually liked it. I did. I really did. But yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for me on this one for this story segment. I think the next segment, let me see, I'm gonna check over here. I think Rabushka's story should be available, right? This will be the next one I make a video on and whatnot. I'm actually really interested in Rabushka's story, like really, really bad. I actually want to read this. What does it say? Sow wounds with shadows, fill eyes with moonlight. In the dead of night, they awaken as the warm candles of home are reignited. Yeah, I would like love to see like if this covers like her backstory and whatnot. Yeah, I'm like intrigued with this, but we'll do that next time when we're on Reverse. We'll read this and whatnot, and we'll upload it. So yeah, I think it was fun. Like again, I want to start doing it, like recording my like covering story segments and uploading them to the channel to hear on YouTube. So yeah, I could like good like little archival or a way for me to archive and like for anybody interested in checking it out, you know. But yeah, that is gonna do it. I give the story for this update, The Midnight Whistle, I give it like a 9 out of 10. I liked it a lot. It was good. Had a lot of mystery to it. It was awesome. But yeah, for those that got this far in the video, appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out, and let me know your thoughts on the chapter as well, and your rating of it. So, yeah, till next time.